Hello. Now you have the 12th chapter in your comprehension, page number 39. The title is Preliminary Investigations. It is an investigation about a dead person. The initial first investigation at the place of death. Previous two lessons, the chapter 10 and 11 also, you had text based on dead people. The 11th one was My Master Died. The 10th one was Home They Brought the Warrior Dead. So, continuously three lessons about dead people. You should not be in a drama after going through these three lessons or videos, but they are of different kind. Okay. So the first one is some warrior died for the sake of the country. The second one is the death of the master, causing a slave further suffering. So nothing directly to do with the dead person, but the cause. Now here you have the dead person, the dead body also. Just like the 10th lesson. But the situation is totally different. Here you can be more involved, interesting, no point of course, sorrowfulness. But here you are supposed to play a role of an investigator, and you learn what are the primary investigations when somebody is dead, when the doctors come home. So here there is one Miss Pickett at home, and her husband is dead at home. A mysterious death. The police comes along with the doctor for a checkup, and he says the man is dead many hours before, early night. But it was noticed by his wife only few hours, say few minutes, 20 minutes back. Probably she had informed the police have brought the doctor. We do not know who was informed the police. But the very first paras makes things little fishy. There's a sound of policeman or doctor coming. But Miss Pickett is just keeping quiet. Doesn't cry, doesn't say anything, doesn't express any shock. Nothing of that sort is said. And the doctor, such a sudden death, no damage in the body. It could be heart attack, a stroke. And he seems to be a family doctor, regularly checking him. So he said, I checked him last week, there was nothing wrong with him. He was completely alright. Now, how could he die immediately? He should have lived for 20 more years. He was a strong man. He was in the defense. So, it's possible that he was poisoned. So that is a presupposition. but it can be confirmed only after the post-mortem, the thorough medical checkup. But the policeman also says this fellow could not have a heart attack or commit suicide because he was a very jovial person, very helpful person, happy person. So both the policeman and doctor, they are positive about him. They are not suspecting any unwanted activity. But they suspect something had happened. What could be remains a question. And all through, the wife doesn't talk much, okay, but only she says that her husband went the previous night after supper and came very late. When he came, she doesn't know. Also, she says it is a practice that her husband gets up late, doesn't expect anybody to call him. Being husband and wife remain in one house, it is an indifferent answer. There was also another doubt of being bitten by snake. And again, doctor says must be Indian. If it is in India, I could say yes, there's a possibility. But in a city like this, it's less possible of snake biting him. So all these chances are rare. So what could be the reason? It remains a question, and the same question is asked to you in the question answer section, last one. So you also now become a investigator, CID. And the question is, if there were someone at the spot of investigation, whom would you guess to be the criminal, the suspect? So as far things go among these three people, wife is suspected more because her answers, expressions are little indifferent. And surely they were not in good terms, good communication. So there is still a doubt, and the person has died at home. So we do not know the continuation of the story, the end of the story. But with the text given, we have to answer this. Also answer other questions. It's a very simple text, easy to understand. All the best.